Hello, what's up? Ali here, and today we are going to share the best way how to fix some non-working PS3 games. You can apply this fix on dump and injected format. Well, if you are not yet familiar with that format, injected format are those games that are installed on the cross-media board or on the main menu of the PS3. Just like what I have on this one. Dungeon Defenders and Need for Speed Rivals, these are injected games. And dump games are installed in some game managers like Multiman. Let us go ahead and start with our dump. So if we have any games that are not working, either giving you a black screen or simply hangs, first run a test, press triangle on the game, then test. Here we will see we have a big file and a split file. If you run this game, it will simply not work since PS3 cannot load any games with split files. But if you don't find any split files on a game after a test and it still does not work, we have to enable the BD mirror first. To do that, go back to the game, press triangle, then game settings, then check the BD mirror. This is the most basic fix of all dump games that has no split files but are not working. Now back to our game, if it has a split file, we can either run a PS3 game merger, but you'll need a third-party application to do it and a PC. But I will show you how to merge the games using the PS3 itself. Press start and select on your controller at the same time to enter your PS3 file explorer. Then choose PS3 root, dev HDD0, then games. Here on this folder, we will see the dump games installed on our PS3. Now highlight the game we will merge, press circle, then copy. Now press left on your controller to go back. Go to PS3 ISO. Press circle, then paste as ISO. This will convert the game to ISO, merging it to a single file. Now we'll just have to wait for it to finish. This will definitely take some time depending on the size of the game. After the conversion, you will find two copies of the game. The ISO version is the one with the city icon on top. You may now delete the other one and let us go ahead and try this one. In case you have also have this copy, if you try to load the dump file with the splitted files, you will be stuck on this part where the dagger will just keep on spinning and won't proceed to this part. If you encounter this error, just go ahead and convert the game to ISO and run the ISO format or the ISO version. Now let us proceed on our injected games. For the injected games, sometimes you will just see a black screen, sometimes you will see a message that the game data is corrupted, and sometimes you will just get your PS3 hang. So in case that happens, if the game is injected, simply change the update file. You will see the update file in the game data utility. So just delete the file here that is having some issues. So in our case, the Need for Speed Rivals, just triangle and delete. By the way, you should be connected on the internet to be able to do this. So once you have deleted the update file, just highlight the game, press triangle, and check for update. So most of the time, this will fix any injected games with issues. Alright, so for the injected games, any issues can be fixed by simply updating the update file of the game. If you have updated its game data but it's still not working, you simply have to re-inject the game. Now going back to our dump games, so if you have any dump games that are not working, you can just simply enable the BD mirror. If it did not solve the issue, then check or run a test on the game. If it has any split file, you have to convert the game to ISO. Now, if you have already done those stuff but still did not fix the issue, then there are still some things that you may do, like changing the e-boot, but it may require some multiple attempts to check which version will work, and I definitely don't recommend that. If a game will require a couple of steps and tries to fix them, then it's simpler to just re-download the game. Re-downloading the games is a lot easier than going through a number of workarounds just to fix an issue. Now, if you prefer merging the files using your PC, or you find converting the game to ISO using the PS3 takes so much time, I will show you a method how you can convert the game to ISO using a PC. For this, we will have to download the PS3 ISO tool. So just open the link that we have provided on our description and click on this area to download the file. So once you have downloaded the file, just run the program, and you will get this message the first time you run this program. Just click on OK, and here you will have some option like create an ISO from dump, split ISO, or modify the ISO. So what you want to do to merge a splitted file by creating or converting them to ISO, we have to create an ISO. So just leave the rest to default and press continue. Here you will have to browse your game. In our case, it's saved on our download folders, and select your game and click on OK. Then on the next pop-up window, we will choose the folder where we are going to save the converted game or the converted ISO. So let us just go ahead and place it on our desktop. Now we have to wait for this whole process to complete. Now, after the conversion has been completed, you will see a log and you will know if the conversion has been successful. So once you see here the status OK, that means that your file has been successfully been converted to ISO. Now we can go ahead and transfer this to our PS3. Just make sure to transfer this in the PS3 ISO folder in your PS3. Sometimes if you play a PS3 game in ISO format and the game is encrypted, you will get an error when loading the game. Sometimes you will get an error code, a black screen, and sometimes you will simply get this message. This indicates that the PS3 ISO is encrypted, and to be able to play this game, we have to decrypt it first. And on this video, we will show you exactly how to do that. By the way, I got this ISO from my own collection, and this video is intended for those who back up their games just to preserve their PS3 or their lens, not to promote piracy. Now let us go ahead and proceed with the video and show you how we can play those encrypted PS3 ISO. Now to decrypt the ISO, we are going to need the exact region of the game. We can find the region of the game on the side of the case, and sometimes it is already indicated on the title. Like for our ISO here, it shows that we have the US region. Then we have to go to this website to get the CD key of this ISO. You can find the link on our description, so just open the link and press Ctrl F so that you can easily find the game. Type in the title, then enter. Now we have here two cross edge, but the one that we need is the USA region. Now all you have to do is just click on the title, and it will download the CD key of this game. Now let us just go ahead and extract it here. We can go ahead and delete this. Next, we need to download an application. You can also find the link on our description, so just open the link and click on the spot to download. Now let us go ahead and extract it. Now we can go ahead and delete this. Now open the extracted folder and run this application. When you run this application, it will automatically generate all of the files that we need. Next, we need to get the CD key and drag and drop it here on the D keys. Then let us go ahead and drag and drop our ISO on top of the application. You will get this notification. Just go ahead and click on yes. Now all we have to do is just simply wait for the decryption to complete. After the decryption, you will get this message. Just go ahead and click OK. And you can find your decrypted ISO here. Now we can go ahead and transfer this to our external hard drive and load it to our PS3. Or we can just also go ahead and use FTP and transfer this directly to our PS3. On this video, I'm going to use an FTP and load this to my PS3. But before I do that, I will go ahead and change the file name of the original ISO so that we can recognize which one is decrypted. So just drag and drop this on the PS3 ISO folder. Now let us just go ahead and wait for the transfer to complete. After the transfer, if you are using Multiman, you may go ahead and refresh the list. Now we can go ahead and launch our new decrypted ISO. You see, we were able to run it without any error messages. And be able to play the game. Now, if you prefer a dump or folder format games, especially if you're using hard drive on FAT32 format, since it is limited to a 4 gig single file only, you won't be able to transfer most of the games in your hard drive. Now, to convert your games, you can just go ahead and highlight the game, then extract ISO. Now, you may go ahead and choose where to extract the ISO. If you have an external hard drive, you can go ahead and extract this directly to your external hard drive. Now, even on dump format, as long as you have already decrypted the ISO, it will work with no problem. But if you convert an encrypted ISO without decrypting it, it will still not work and you will only get a black screen. So even if you prefer games on dump format, you have to decrypt them first, then convert them to dump format, and you will be able to play them. So this will be it for now. If you have any questions or suggestions, you may go ahead and share them on our comment section and I will gladly address them. And again, my name is Ali. If you find this video helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe. And I will definitely see you in our next video. Bye-bye.